Shohei Ohtani in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. He's safe. First and second, one out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Runners on the move. Throw to second. Save, and it's a double steal. Betts, the runner at third. Ohtani at second with one away. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Two on, one out. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
The 0-1. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That one outside. Ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Line drive. That's a base hit. One runs in. Fires it to the plate. The second run scores. It's a two-run single, and they lead by 2. Here's Max Muncy. This guy with light tower power. There goes Tucker. Smoked on the ground a second. And that's the third out. Back here at Oracle Park. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that's always the key to in the count, and as a pitcher it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide, and what happens is because of the pressure you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
The 2-2 on the way. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Brings it in, and that'll do it. Back here in San Francisco, we head to the bottom of the second. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Check swing. He went 0-1. Pages goes 6'1", hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba. Got him looking. That's one out the bottom of the second.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Out towards right center field. Harris on his way over. Got a good jump on it, tracks it down, and there are 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Chucky Robinson. And first offering is fouled off.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Oh, that hit him. The underhand flip, safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think
that is the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, now in for the Braves, Austin Riley.
It was a ball, but he chased it. Fastball's been a good pitch against this lineup. Lots of swings and misses.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. The 1-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Dom Smith stands in. And that's
inside
off
ball.
The inside edge. Ball 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Ball to strike. The pitch comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Ha-Sung Kim at the plate now. That's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Ball, that's outside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a 2-1 on the way. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Betts around second, headed for 3rd. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Check swing, no appeal. And now it's even 1-1. There's a line drive to left field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they take a 3-run lead. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Tucker in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Once he digs in. Fastball for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count now even up. And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Perfect.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Fly to center his first time. Late on that fastball. Up the middle, Albies. They limit the damage here. 3 innings complete. It's the out of the fourth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Oh, look at the stop to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Baldwin at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Right side. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. 2 down, bases empty. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Ball, that's inside. That's ball 2.
The Braves yet to pick up a hit here. On the ground to first, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So back here in San Francisco, bottom 4. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Well, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. Over to the pitcher, but it's offline. He's safe at first. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Sack bunt towards third. Riley whips it to first on the run, and they get the out.
There was a time where that sack bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Ohtani in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. No question about this one, it's out of here. One down, and next will be Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. And the batter is George Springer. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. Out towards right center field. Sosa under it. And there's one down. Nathan Lucas, the next to hit. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. That one fouled off. To the right side. Harper takes it himself. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Vladdy, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former home run derby champ. Two down, nobody on. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. 0-1.
That's a ball.
Foul ball there. Now all even up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Trey Turner now. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at first, one away. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Ball.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys,
runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Alec Bohm in the on-deck circle, hoping to get... threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Fought off foul. That's down and in.
3.
Got him. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Alejandro Kirk in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Second inning here, no score. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Real Muto to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Crawford has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the inning. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Ball 1.
In the air, right field. And there's one down. This is Bryson Stott. Check swing, no appeal. And that is ball 1. That clips the corner. Stop. Wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. And here is Sosa to the plate. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. JT Realmuto steps in. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Stop off of first with 2 away. Out to short. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinungo. That's off the mark.
Off the
ball 1.
Aye.
That one way inside. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting 8th, second baseman Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement will hit next. One of my favorite Ernie Clement notes He got his most recent glove, the one he played the 25 season with, off of eBay. A woman from Japan sent it to him. I asked, what'd you put in the search engine? He said, used Mizuno infielder's glove.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Andres Gimenez.
All one.
Pitch misses inside.
Inside.
3-1. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Position.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch. Down.
Here's Trey Turner. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Strike 2. The Phils looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence. Everything down at the knees and below.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Marsh. And that's fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
And a count 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Left field. Base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Harper, the lead runner, out at second. Marsh on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, George Springer. First pitch, not close.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
In the air, right field. Sosa on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Up and in. And that's ball one. Lucas, in his second season, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. In the air to left center. Marsh moving under it. 2 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout. That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one off the mark. 3-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The Blue Jays hitless so far in the game. And he'll step off and take the signs again. Got him swinging. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Digging in, Edmundo Sosa. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that one fouled off. 0-1 down. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swinging.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder,
here comes the skipper. Now, Justin Crawford. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. New inning getting started, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Grounder off the pitcher. And he's out on the tag. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him.
And we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Out number